y'all, DCFAYGOGUY. It is the 6th swing of the Pendulum. Now, the CD single for this one is Ain't Nothing But a Bitch Thing, the second infamous Eminem diss, which can be found on Forgotten Freshness Volume 3. Take a look at the back. There's the 6th piece of the puzzle. CD art there. So let's jump into the 6th issue. Last time we saw ICP, they were being locked in jail in Wichita, Kansas. Just before closing, it was mentioned that there was something that has begun, something was summoned, the Carnival of Carnage. So, let's jump right into it. There's a lot of, I would say, narration by thought from Jesus in this, so I probably won't be trying to do any specific voice. I'll probably just read it in my normal voice for that sake. My name is Jesus Avila. I am a priest, or at least I thought I was until a few days ago. Now I am not so sure. By joining Violent J and Shaggy, I have taken a questionable path that may possibly lead to the very pits of hell. Man, who are these guys? Where do they really come from? They are killers, but I can't help but feel that God is working through them in some way. It is what my conscience is telling me. Is this not God's tool to let one know right from wrong? But how can this be when all their actions lead to death and suffering? This is not the God I have been taught to understand. The God I know is supposed to be merciful and peaceful. Please, God, help me to think no ill thoughts. But have I been wrong about you? What do I really know about God? Man, it's like an ant trying to understand a human. What if, when you become so much a nuisance to God's grander purpose, He simply squashes you under His foot? God, help me do your will. I do not want to think these blasphemous thoughts. Yet how do Jay and Shaggy get their powers to summon destructive creatures who are not of this world? Or at least not the world I know and perceive as reality. The work of black magic? No, but then, why do these beings appear as nightmare carnival-like characters, all twisted and bent out of shape? Can their powers be a gift? A gift of God? Maybe. What of the faith healing I did for Shaggy? I never believed before that I could perform miracles. But now, since I hooked up with Jay and Shaggy, my faith is stronger than ever. I feel God is close to me, watching me. And now Jay is telling me they have summoned something else. I watch it from my window. From the distance I can make out the shadowed tents rising. The outline of the carnival rides tower into the night sky as they are constructed. So strange, though, I have yet to see a light source except the setting moon for them to use in their work. I can hear the clanking of hammers and the sounds of animals moving about. I can hear the tents and flags rustling in the wind. The oddest thing is, for the hours I have been watching their progress, I have yet to hear one voice or shout, not even a whistle. It is as if it were setting up by itself. God, what is it out there? I pray for understanding. At this point, prayer is the only thing I feel will keep my sanity. We have yet to reach Arizona to confront the man known as Kilnor. He is the one responsible for the stress team trying to kill the clowns. I about said clans. We are now going to find him, and I'm not going to kid myself. They plan on killing him. God, help me stay on the righteous path. Help me do your bidding. I fear Kilnor is not going to be easy to find. Even though I have yet to confront him, there is something about him that puts dread in my heart. There is something about this whole thing that is bigger than the life I know here on this planet. This battle that Shags and Jay wage must extend into the afterlife and beyond. It is more than I can comprehend. The clowns speak of the end time. Do they refer to the apocalypse? They say they have limited time to make things right before this happens. Why? Are they like avenging angels? Well, whatever they are, things are going to get real bloody real quick. God help us. Hey, scumbuckets, you boys are in for a real treat when Sheriff Buford comes on duty. Sheriff said it's gonna be real painful, yet it'll hardly leave a bruise. Yeah, like when you're when you're getting your fudge packed. What in the hell you talking about? You fucking cop killers, I ought to beat your heads in right now. But I always been the one who saves dessert for last. You assholes will be lucky if you even walk again by the end of the day. Jesus Christ. If I can't do the redneck speaking. This nightscape is... let me get a little darker there. The nightscape is disturbed. The clowns have called in something from the void. I feel its dark energy soothing me. It is good. Yes, over there it is forming, manifesting into material form. It is the birth of that which will bring much death. How satisfying. These clowns bring as much amusement. These bring us much. It is too bad the darkness cries for their souls. Let us not forget it cries for our souls as well, and it shall have hours after our work, for the master is complete. Let us watch as it comes to free them. Yes, brother, but who will free us? I hear the big boys are coming to pick up them their retards. You think they had anything to do with those murdered state troopers? Well, if they did or didn't, we'll be giving them all a little Wichita hospitality for stopping through as soon as sheriff gets here. What the... Hey, look at this. Alright, who in tarnation is messing around out here? Motherfucker, out of the car now! I'm not fooling around, asshole. Get out of the car. You talking to me, copy? You say come outy? Indeedy we do. But all of us? Just come out of the car now. No games. Are you some responsible for this mess? You need to chill and take a pill, fat ass. Put your worries to rest. I got the bill. You rude with the attitude, dude. Why you tripping? That's silly, Billy. Why would clowns erect a carny tent? He said erect. What is this, some kind of joke? You been token? We ain't joking. We come for Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope, or we God damn it, start over. We come for Violent J and Shaggy Jesus, dude. And Two Dope. So be snappy, pappy, before I get slap happy. I don't know why I'm so tongue twisted right now, guys. Now, where they be? Stop right there or I'll shoot. Pose out a knife. Oh? I wish you hadn't said that. Little craziness then ensues. Death and mayhem. Ooh. Hidey ho. Ah. You'll be happy to know the carnival doesn't call for your soul, or else, not to be droll, your head will roll. If you don't change, sugar cakes, you won't get this far. Only this card. You won't get far, is what she said. Please help me. I don't want to die. Call him off. Why are we gonna do that? When you're in for a real treat, it's gonna be both painful and leave a lot of bruises. No, no! Stab, cut, slash. Yeah! You guys in some trouble? We here on a double, so let's break. Thanks, little ninja. Remind me to put a little something extra in your Christmas stockings this year. Now, do you mind getting out of the fucking way? Why don't you guys catch a fatal virus or have a civil war or something? There's too many of you fuckers. I can't even move in this bitch. So, what time you get off work? Squeezy, wasn't it?
Yes.
Let's say you let me tap them skins and... What the fuck, Ninja? Can we jet now? I feel like a bitch surrounded by a bunch of munchkins from the Wizard of Oz. Tell him, Jesus. The Solution Compound, Arizona. It is them again. Yes, I see it now. How could I have been so easily fooled? They are sent by my enemy to destroy my efforts here. How dare they try to come here to kill me? I am the solution. How dare they breathe another breath of life? We shall see who will die. What is this place? Tell him, Jay. This, brother, is what is known as the Carnival of Carnage. I noticed as we walked to the carnival that the city slept. Not a car or person was moving, unless they were moving toward the carnival, like us. Time lost its meaning as we wandered the carnival grounds, listening to bizarre calliope music, amidst a sea of people who moved in a trance-like state. They were, as I would come to know, the bad seeds of Wichita, the evil ones who needed purification, or as Shaggy put it, like shit being flushed down the toilet. Most of them left the carnival that night physically unhurt, but they were changed somehow, pulled back from the dark side with their demons that had leached onto their spirits released, at least for the time being. Some never left the carnival at all, their screams reverberating through the night, never to be seen again, or, at least, as I have been told, not by human eyes. Running the whole show, there were freaks of nature, oddities, so twisted were some of their forms. They would be considered monsters in our society, and yet in some way they seemed to emanate the calmest, gentlest nature as if enlightened. The night seemed like a dream to me, clouded by a surreal impression that left me feeling like I was floating away, as if my very soul was being lifted. Then, as quickly as a dream fades to an alarm clock's ring, I was brought back to reality. The carnival started to dissolve, the music gone, the screams no more. We were standing in an empty field, nothing but the wind blowing across a dreary landscape in the dark hours before dawn. Before I could even shake the dream effect and ask the clowns what had happened, I was witness to two creatures, as if the dream had turned into pure nightmare. At any other time I might have run from them like a madman, but hours of wandering the grounds of this twilight zone had desensitized me to such an encounter. They were like shadows in the form of men, and they radiated pure, infinite evil. God, can you hear me? I need you. To be continued in ICP The Pendulum number 7, Pendulum's Promise. So, stick around for that. If you missed issue 5, you could click here to go watch that. When issue 7 is ready, you can click here. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching.
Swing left, swing right, swing left.